Welcome, podcasters, to another episode of Ask Him. And I am your host, Hip the Plug like no other, a production brought to you by Prairie Vista Publications, LLC. What's going on, my podcasters? I'm back again to give you that sports editorial with a little flavor to it. Well, let's just top it off right now. Congrats to Westbrook. He is finally the triple-double king. He has broken Oscar Robertson's record of 41 triple-doubles in a season. He just broke it over the weekend, people, and he broke it open in a big fashion. 50 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists, and got the win. Got the comeback win over the Nuggets in a 105-106 victory. Denver, I give you much salutes. I know he was an enemy at that particular point, but when you guys gave him that big salute and that ovation for the triple-double, that was love. You know what I'm saying? That was warrior love, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I wish the Cavs had that same type of problem, but they lost another one, peoples. They beat Boston earlier, just before the weekend. I thought they might have been on a roll, or at least they thought they might have been on a roll, but they didn't collapse after this one. And this one right here, boy, they collapsed to the Hawks. Didn't the Hawks trade their sharpshooter over to Cleveland? And then they let the kid Dunleavy and Hardaway do him in? 26-point loss. They lost 26 points. They were up by 26 and collapsed by 26. Wow. You trying to tell me, man, they really blew 27 points. They lost by 1. They was up by 26. They negative 26 on the barometer. I told y'all, man, Cleveland is done, man. LeBron's over there doing too much crying and whining and all this other business going on, man. He can't compete like that no more. Nah. Man up, LeBron. Well, Harden got his 21st triple-double. I know it's not 42, but 21 is not bad. And he had really gave it to him bad, man. 35 points, 15 assists, and 11 rebounds. And they won 135-128 over the Kings. Well, part of his comments, I know that's his boy, but he says that wins are more important in the MVP race. I don't think so, not in this case. And he also stated that he's a little smoother than Westbrook, but that's debatable too. You know what I'm saying? It's because they both was hellified players when they was at OKC. And you see, OKC drafted 3 of the bombest players in the league and almost didn't let 2/3 of them go. The other third's gonna leave. Trust me, Westbrook is going to leave OKC soon. Trust and believe. But he's doing things, peoples, and you gotta give him a big ups for what he's doing. Once again, congrats to Westbrook. 42nd triple-double. Wow, man, he putting up heavy numbers, man. He putting up them heavy numbers like a fat man at a buffet table, boy. He eating, man. Ain't nothing but food around the corner for him. And to bring me into that note about food around the corner, people, the draft is coming up. The NBA mock draft is coming up. And there's been a lot of, there's a lot of food in the table, man. We got Marquez Fultz, freshman. Lonzo Ball, freshman. Josh Jackson, freshman. Malik Monk, freshman. Dennis Smith, freshman. De'Aaron Fox, freshman. Jason Tatum, freshman. Jonathan Isaac, freshman. Laura McKinnon, freshman. Miles Bridges, freshman. Zach Collins, freshman. Harry Giles, freshman. TJ Leaf, freshman. Look at all that. Them are all young prospects on the table. And for my synopsis, I can say out of the 15 players I mentioned, I can see 5 putting in work. major work in the pros. The rest are question marks. Don't really know. But my top choices, to be honest with me, is Lonzo Ball, Josh Jackson, Malik Monk, Aaron Fox. Those are probably my top 4 choices right there. I could see them going as the top 4 picks. The rest, it can be up in the air, but they're all excellent players, peoples, and you got to give them big ups because they're all 18, 19 years old, and they putting in that work. And like I told you, there's a lot of food on the table, man, about Chad Ford's mock draft, man. He has Boston having a 25% chance of getting the number 1 pick. Phoenix behind them, the Lakers, Magic, 76ers, Knicks, Kings, Timberwolves, Mavericks, New Orleans, and the Hornets. That's ironic. Both teams were the same and they right beside each other in the draft. Detroit, Denver, and Miami. So that's Chad Ford's preliminary mock picks. Those are only mock picks, people. They haven't put them lottery balls in there yet, so you know we got a way to go for that. But it looks good for the North Beast, man. We look like we might get that number 1 pick and in the playoffs too. Woo. As I told y'all, people, cold wind brings strong men. Danny Ainge, I give you a big salute, boy. You sat there and made some serious killer moves. Big ups to Danny Ainge with the Celtics move picks. Good job. People, that will be the end of my editorial right now. Piff the Plug must go back into the archives and the research room and do some digging for my people. Because like I said, Ask Piff wouldn't be here without my podcasters and my SoundCloud people. I always give you a shout out and a salute. Thank you once again. And please visit my website. It's at www.askpiff.com. That's www.askpiff.com. And I'm about to end this thing as I normally do. People, be good to each other. And best of all, be good to yourself. Peace.